Hey, it's Laura. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna do something new. I'm gonna try a get ready with me video. And I have to say I feel really exposed not having any makeup on. And I think that for people who are like me, older, I'm in my 50s, it's important to see images of ourselves, and if I'm not helping portray the reality and the fun, actually, of being our age and embracing it, then I'm part of the problem. So with that in mind, I decided to reveal and do Get Ready With Me, and just chat a little bit about some of the things that I'm thinking about, as well as just starting on my makeup and sharing some of the products that do work for me. I am by no means a makeup artist of any type. I do what I like, and I'd say I have more of a tomboy punk style, so don't expect polished, beautiful, dominant beauty culture kind of makeup, because that's not what I like on myself, and that's not what I tend to do. So if you're looking for pro makeup tips, this might not be the right thing. But if you want to just chill with me and see my little mini routine for an older lady and what I recommend, hang out. All right, let's get going. Stay hydrated. I drink a ton of tea. So the first thing, my go-to, I always need this stuff. I think it's really important to have nice stuff on your lips, and lip gloss, and make sure that your lips are not overly dry. So my favorite stuff is, like I showed you, For Strange Women. It's a really small boutique that specializes in perfumes and some makeup things, but it's beautiful. It's all natural. It's all great products. Small hand batches. It's a little more expensive, but it does last for a while. And then these tubes are not plastic, so they're very eco-conscious as well, and I love that. All right, so foundation. What do I use? I love this. I know it's somewhat of a controversial brand because it, for a long time, did not feature shades for a wide variety of skin colors and skin tones, but as a very pale, almost ghost-like figure, it works for me. So I have to take off my glasses to do this, but anyway, I start with a generous amount. Nice thing about the CC cream that I love is that you don't have to put a bunch of different products on. It's basically everything in a tube, and it goes so fast. And you can put it on with a sponge or your fingers or whatever, but I like to use the brush that comes with it. I'll just blend that in quick. And I mean, I don't do really fancy makeup. I like to cover, get an even tone. And this stuff does the job so fast. Before I started using this, I would use a bunch of different products, serums, creams, lotions, oils. It just took so long. I'm just like, yeah, no. So this stuff works so fast. And with the brush, I think it gives a better tone. I am super duper blind, and I apologize if I'm putting the mirror in front of a camera because I can't see anything. I have literally blind. I'm literally blind. And when I am past the point of sight, I've always had really bad vision ever since I was a little kid. That's, well, for somebody who can't see it, looks pretty good. Let me see what I actually did. So when I was 6, I was in grade 1, and the teacher thought I had a learning disability because I couldn't see the board, actually. And I went to the eye doctor, and they're like, oh, I think she can't see. I got glasses, and my first comment was, oh my God, there's leaves on the trees. You can actually see leaves on the trees. So by the time I was even in grade 1, when they first diagnosed me with nearsightedness, I was also already really quite bad. And now I'm at, I think I'm -10 on one eye and -10.5 or whatever on one eye and 9.5 on the other. So really bad, which is why I wear tiny glasses, really thick lenses. But that being said, boom. That's the kind of coverage. And the other thing is, I feel like it hydrates and doesn't damage your skin. So it feels pretty good. And healthy-ish. So that was in Fair, because I'm always the lightest color in foundation. I'm pretty much have clear skin. And it also has sun protector. I don't go anywhere without sun protector. And again, that was something that I used to have to put on sun protector as well as foundation and moisturizer and serums and all that stuff. And now everything's in just one tube. It is IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. And I got the gigantic jumbo size because, yeah, I use a lot. Next thing. So this is a nice little product. I discovered from another one of the YouTubers that I watch, and it's E.L.F. Putty Primer Eye Cream. It's super cheap, super cheap, but I freaking love it. I think it just, you can use it as an eye color just by itself. It's a nice neutral clean tone, but it also helps set, and then you don't have to do full coverage of your eye with that everywhere. I remember learning early on that the most important thing on your eyes is that you have something there that covers everything. So even if you're doing a tone that's exactly matching your skin, that even color underlying it makes it look more polished. So even if you're doing a look that's very neutral, put a neutral skin-based tone on your eyes and eyelids and it'll look nicer. But that also, I like a lot of dark shades, so it locks it in and keeps it nice. Let's do some eyes, why not? So I'm going to use two things. I'll show you what they are. I've had this for a long time, Bare Minerals, and it's just their eye pencil. But what I really like about it is that they have an ND bit that you can use for smudging. And since I'm a cheater, I also use the smudging to do my eyebrows. That's another thing I think that for older people, if you have nice thick eyebrows and you define your eyebrows, it does make you look younger. So I always try to hit my eyebrows. The other thing I really love is my Melt Cosmetics. They have these stacks, there we go, color stacks of eyeshadow, and oh my God, they're just like so intense in terms of the color that you get off that. I just freaking love it. So we'll be using some of these. I really like using purples and red tones. I think it looks good on my skin. And then their black is super duper cool. So I love their stacks. I also like supporting smaller indie brands. So I have some things that are, I guess, more mainstream, like the E.L.F. or the IT. But then some other stuff that's more indie. Again, I'm gonna be blindo here. I always start with dark, I don't know, and then work to light. I was debating starting a podcast because I like talking and I have a really nice voice. I did some language voice recording because I had the ability to talk really clearly and distinctly. So if you're learning languages, it was helpful. And then on top of it, I don't know why, but I have the ability to talk slowly and very distinctly where it doesn't sound like it's artificially weirdly slowed down. So for when we're recording the audio tracks for learning English, they said, okay, we're going to do it normal talking speed, and then we're going to do one version where it's a lot slower, and to talk clearly and slowly I guess isn't that easy, but they were very impressed with how clearly I could talk and define words, even at a very slow pace. So that was interesting. Yeah. You know, with glasses, what you do in the eyes doesn't make so much difference. And my style is kind of punky, so I don't have good technique. Sorry. I gotta get so close because I'm so blind. I don't know how many else of you. But I find when I'm wearing contact lenses, which I do have, and I don't wear them that often, maybe once every couple of weeks or so, I find glasses a lot more comfortable. But when I'm wearing my lenses, I find doing makeup really hard because I'm so used to getting up close and really seeing what I'm doing because I'm blind, that when I do it with my lenses on, it's really strange. When I was a kid, somebody in a mean taunt to me, actually, I guess I was in high school. They were trying to pick on me and they called me Jack of all trades, master of none. And honestly, I kind of liked that. For me, that wasn't a slam. For me, that was a plus. All right, so here's my little trick. So I blend out that, and then I take the little bit of extra that's on that little end blending sponge and just kind of gently add a little bit to my eyebrows. Then it's not overly done, and it's just kind of smudgy backdrop there. It's just enough. So anyway, yeah, Jack of all trades, master of none. And like I said, I kind of love that, and I thought about that for a long time. As my work as an architect, I find that it's really important to know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff, because it's always coming into play when you're working. All the projects are always different. How did I do? All the projects are really different. You're always learning about new stuff, new things. The more you know about a wide variety of everything, the better designer you are. And I always found it really weird that in design school, you would never learn about a lot of stuff, which I found it's really weird. Like, why don't we know about symbolism? And why don't we know how to incorporate color theory into our work? Why don't they teach that? They just didn't. And I was always interested in a lot of symbolisms and symbolic systems, like, for example, tarot. And tarot involves imagery, numerology, colors, and it incorporates a lot of symbols that are really old. And all of that stuff can be pulled into architecture. And on some deep level, you do register those things as meaningful. So why not exploit that in your work? And they just never taught that. So I have all this knowledge about all these different subjects, especially with symbology. For whatever reason, symbolisms just really resonate with me. So I've been toying with the idea of writing a book for ages, but honestly, I'm a crap writer. I don't enjoy it, and I don't think I'm really good at it. I feel like I could communicate it and talk it better. I have given lectures in architecture on various subject matters on eco-design, and I have also taught tarot reading and numerology and different things like that. So I'm like, why don't I do a podcast where I talk about some of the more professional things that I include in my design, but that I don't ever honestly tell clients about too much, because sometimes it would freak them out. So maybe I'll do that in a podcast scenario. Thoughts? And I was thinking, okay, so why do I have a YouTube channel? Why do I want a podcast? And the prime reason is, no, I do not want, let's put some powder. Use it, and it's Bye Bye Pores. So why do I want to do this? And it's the same reason why I would do a book. I just want to download some of the stuff that I know, that I've learned, that I think is really important, that people aren't teaching in standard architecture classes. So I just want to get it out there, the things that I know before I die. Get it out there and download to the world some of the stuff that I think is important, that I've learned, that I use. Somebody might find it interesting. Do I want to make money? I make money in my own job. No, the podcast and this is not, that's not what this is about at all. It's just blush, just a touch. I don't usually use much blush, but I do like this kind of mixed up palette-y thing. I guess the thing that prompted me to start the YouTube channel was I didn't see a lot of women my age and women who were alternative. You know, the blue. Okay, I have to start a YouTube because I have tattoos and I have colored hair. So there you go. That's just basic. But no, that's just being stupid. But anyway, there isn't a lot of representation of my ilk. I was seeing a lot of people a lot younger doing, you know, fun stuff and exploring things, but then there's a gap for our age and our demographic. I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna fill that gap. I'm gonna do that because I want to see more representation of this. It's just not something that is out there that we're doing. So why not? And I think the same thing with the idea of a podcast is it's not supposed to be a moneymaker. It's not supposed to be, is it a vanity thing? I don't think it's a vanity thing, but I don't know, maybe. I need eyelashes and I need lips. So let's do that quick. Yeah, so this is also it. There's a couple of other mascaras that I do like better, but for right now, this is the thing that's open. Blowout, and it's pretty good. It's not really about the likes or the, I just want to, if I can brighten somebody's day and if I can show a different side of what it's like to be in your 50s and just have fun and just say, you know, go for it. Do what you want to do. Who cares? That's important to me. I'm not giving a flying fuck. Sorry. Not sorry. About what other people think. Because that's kind of me. So lips. I always do the lips last just so I don't mess anything up. And I love. Again, I love Melt. So these. Boop. Melt. My favorite day-to-day shade is Mary Jane. Which is, it's such a pretty color on me. I love it. And their lipsticks, traditional, really beautiful matte lipsticks, are so thick that you have to have lip gloss on to even be able to apply it. Don't even try. It is like super, super thick. I love my lips. I love it. The other lipstick that I use all the time is Lipstick Queen, especially this. This is the Black Rabbit, and it's a sheer black tone with a little bit of sparkle. And I think it looks really good on top of other colors just to bring out the intensity and just give it a little more oomph. I love that sheer black color. And as we age, the other thing that I always like to do is take care of my tattooed skin. And if that's going to be, if I'm going to be outside, some sunscreen. This is Tattoo Goo Renew sunscreen. But if I'm not, then I just use Richie Bulldog Shea Butter. This stuff, I love this stuff. It smells so amazing, and it's really great to pop out the color and keep your skin hydrated. I find that if you're older and you are getting tattoos, it's really super important to have healthy skin. You'll heal the tattoos better and quicker, and they'll look nicer for longer if you do take care of it. And hand lotion. use a lot of hand lotion. My favorite, as you can see, it's almost entirely used up. And for perfume, I also use the Tokyomilk Dark. So I guess that's about it. I guess I can undo my hair. To give myself that nice wavy hair look, I usually put it up in a bun. And then I comb it before I put it in the bun, and then I don't comb it afterwards, just so it has a little bit more body and shape. So rambling. I don't even know if I'll post this, but I hope you enjoy it if I do. All right, have a great day, and whatever you're doing, if you liked it, like and subscribe. Tell me some of the products as an older woman that you might like in the comments, or if you've tried any of these, that'd be great. And other than that, have a super, super, super good day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.